that I have been promised to you. Let me change the actual banner photo. We're going to talk about the actual ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, which is actually today for the success stories. Hello, Katrin. How are you?
Hello, Virginia. I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Where are you based?
I am from Norway.
And now, currently?
Well, right now I am in a small place called Åkerfjorden. It's very beautiful nature here and mountains, and I'm just enjoying myself. Actually, yeah.
Where is it, let's say, approximately in the country?
Well, it's on the west coast.
It's on my, let's say, bucket list to visit your country one day. I have heard so good, let's say, things and so beautiful as a country. Let me see if we're live in our group, because we're going, let's say, to archive the group of the free masterclass today that took place last week. And we're going to start because you have received the invitation for the actual Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System group that actually starts this week. And I'm so excited to start working with all of you guys. Did you receive the invitation? I think you have, and you have already applied to the group.
Yeah, I applied for it this morning, so I'm just waiting for everything to start.
But you are already, let's say, a veteran, because you've been in such a program before. The previous round of the fully booked translator formula started in January. Is that correct? Yes. Am I remember correct?
That's correct. And we did a lot of work with the marketing materials and the mindset and adapting to each target group and specializations. And I must say it has been a real game changer for me.
Okay, so before we go into that, because that's going to be our discussion, let's introduce yourself to people that they might not know you. I know that you have gone live with me before, but maybe some people just met you or they just joined the masterclass last week, so maybe they do not know you already. So if you would like to introduce yourself, your background as a translator, how many years you are, your specializations, and then we can talk about your story and your successes in the program. I'm so excited.
Yeah, of course. So my name is Katrine. I live in Norway and I have been a freelance translator for 3.5 years now. I quit my job about 2 years ago to really go for it. And that made me able to actually promote myself more and expand the business. In January, I decided that I wanted to invest more in my business, and that's why I joined your program. And my specializations are marketing and PR and travel and leisure.
That's great. So guys, if you have any questions about Katrin, is Katrin Kvinnesland, I'm going to share her full name in the chat, so you can check out her LinkedIn profile if you would like to get a fuller idea of your background, your specializations. She's been doing also great work on LinkedIn, because Katrin, do you remember how many people you had in your LinkedIn profile before you joined the program and how many you have right now? Because I think also you've made a terrific progress there as well.
Wow. Yeah, I think it was like 350, 400 connections at that time in January. And now I am closing in on 900 actually.
I thought so more than 1,000 it showed me. Like I checked your profile and you have more than 1,000 people, no?
Oh yeah, followers.
Yeah, everything. Like we count everything. Followers are also, people that they're adding you.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So do you see the
it's been a really big growth actually, and of course there are
for me that's very successful. But you're very active as well, so you did follow a lot of, let's say, the things that we discussed in the program, and you've been very active, and you got out of your comfort zone, and you start, let's say, embracing LinkedIn. So I think that pays off,
Yeah, because it's a bit terrifying when you don't know exactly how to use it, because it's like a social media but professional, and you kind of get that imposter syndrome.
Exactly.
There are so many professionals that you can reach there, so you are terrified that you will say something that's just completely out, for anyone within marketing or something to read.
Do you know how many people you have right now? Like 1,000? How many people?
Oh, let's see. I will just check the statistics really quick.
I thought that you have more than that. I just check your profile, guys. You can go and check Katrin's, and I'm sharing Katrin's profile in the chat.
Okay, let's see.
It's good to share success stories to motivate people and to actually inspire them to take action.
Okay, so I have 871 connections.
But I saw, let me check your profile. I'm going to
And
share my screen, show your profile.
followers, I have 1,038 followers.
Exactly. And also that's the
so it's about 2,000, unless they both follow and have connected.
I think all of them, they're connected, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm sharing also here your profile so people, they can take a look. I'm telling the truth. I saw that you have more than 1,000 people there, both followers and connections. I think LinkedIn names them as followers if you have a content creator profile, and all of you can turn your profile as a content creator. So I think, Catherine, you have turned your profile as a content creator. That's why everyone, gets the name of a follower here. So 1,038 followers in just a few months, in less than a year. And you started with 300 something, you told me. That's a huge success. And you owe it to you and your activity and being active in the community. So thank you so much. So guys, if you would like to learn more about Catherine's success story, this is your chance here. I have said her LinkedIn profile, but also you can see her full name. Also, if you have any questions about the upcoming program that actually registration closes tonight, this is your last chance to work with me for 2025. The next round will be in summer 2026. And if you know that this is the program that actually can help you, don't hesitate to ask me or Catherine or anyone that you have seen that they're sharing their success stories together today or in the previous videos of mine. Ask them, because for me, it's really important not to lose time. This program saves you time. That's what I'm telling you. You can find information, I assume, let's say online. But the main benefit of joining such a program is the fact that you will be able to fast track your success and to be able to know that you're following a process that actually really works. So you're not blindly, doing things or trying things around. I don't know, Catherine, what's your opinion on that?
Oh, I absolutely agree. I mean, you can do all of this on your own, but it will take time and you will miss out on opportunities because you will have to fail. So the best investment you can do is actually to just join and just go with it.
And follow the steps.
Just follow the steps and trust the process, like you say.
Exactly.
Just do it. It will save you years and time. It's really nothing to think about.
I have prepared a slide for you, let's say, to present your story. And of course, if you have any changes you would like me to make, I can actually adjust them. So let me know, guys, if you can see my screen. And of course, if you have any questions for Catherine, you can use the chat below in the comments and let us know. Today is going to be all about success stories because I would really like to motivate you. Some of you are telling me if we have any, let's say, case study success stories that are more recent. Like, what more recent than actually the last round of the actual 12-week business mentorship program? Catherine is here. Catherine, I have some questions for you in your story. Actually, people are, let's say, contacting me privately for you because they've been seeing you. So people, even if they might be silent, always they are watching us. And privately, they're setting some concerns or questions. So we're here live to answer them, so as to be able to answer more people's, let's say, questions. By answering one person's maybe question, we'll be answering more people's questions. But let's start with your presentation, and then at the end we can answer those questions. So this is Catherine. We're going live to discuss here on success story. Catherine already presented yourself, and actually I have here, let's say, the highlight that you mentioned in the live class last week, that you were able to earn during the program, okay, 13K. So would you like to share that? I think it's the biggest success, but if you would like to go through full of your successes, let's say, and as I mentioned, no win is a smaller win. Not everyone needs to earn 10K months in order to be able to be considered a success story, but definitely people that actually they don't believe it. That's why I'm really focusing on that. Most of the people, they contact me and they're telling me, is this true? Is it something I can achieve? Maybe it's Catherine's language combination or specialization. No, guys, doesn't really matter where you're based in the world. Doesn't really matter your language combination or specialization. I have those stories here for you, especially the 10K months. I have a specific playlist on my YouTube channel, so to go there and watch it. And Catherine belongs there officially from today because she's a 10K, let's say, result, and actually 13K before the program ended, before the 3 months. So would you like to go through that setting on your own?
It started with me attending a masterclass, actually. in January, early January. And I just made some changes to my LinkedIn profile, and I started to become more active before that 12-week program. So keep in mind, this is what I got for free, you know.
Like the last week's one. So I usually present 1 to 3 times per year.
Yes, the same thing, just more
similar,
broad,
different content maybe, but this is a 3-year training.
So it took like a month after that, a big publisher actually contacted me. They needed to implement some new updated terminology to a project management book. And that was my first direct client that came as a direct result to the changes I made. They contacted me on LinkedIn.
Those are inbound, let's say, leads.
Yes. And they actually contacted me again last week, and they want me to do more work for them. So they became a recurring client. Yes, thank you. And another thing, during the program, we spent a lot of time perfectioning the marketing materials and the portfolios and emails and such. I have sent like 1,800 emails last week. I have had so many feedback on them. They say that, oh, it's such a nice presentation. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for reaching out. We really appreciate it. It was nice reading about it. And today I got my first client based on those 1,800 emails I sent last week.
People, they don't believe that you can send so many, such a high number of emails. We're not going to disclose how we do that. And that's why I really suggest you to join such a program. It gives you all the tools that you need in order for you to be able to securely and safely send those emails without becoming a spammer. And of course, for me, the most important thing that's what you mentioned, the story that you just mentioned, is the fact that the reaction of the clients, that they really appreciate, that they congratulated you for your presentation, that it means that you did a lot of work in the program, both with the cover letter, the email, but also the portfolio that we create, the actual marketing material. That's impressive. Congratulations. You owe that to your work, Katrine, and your perception and how you do things. So congratulations once again. People might be, let's say, curious how you were able to earn 10K, 13K that you mentioned the last round of the 12-week business mentorship program. Did you describe that?
A big part of it was, of course, that client I got.
Exactly. So it was through different projects, and you were able to earn
several different projects, of course. There were some agency clients that already existed, and some
in total. It was your income, let's say, in total.
It was a combination of emails and the updates on LinkedIn and previous clients, of course.
Perfect. Yeah. Congratulations, Katrine. So let's go ahead, create. So you are a freelancer for 3 years, is that correct?
Yeah, 3.5 now.
And you joined the Fully Booked Translator formula back in January. Oh, there's a typo there. And you were able, let's say, throughout the program to earn 13K. I'm trying to.
So these were invoiced in late April, all of these jobs, and paid in May. So yeah, perfect. It was actually right at the end of the program.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. The fact is that you were able to reach 13.
It worked. So that's
the program was around March. It's a 12-week program. And of course, you mentioned that you earned 13K during the actual program. Okay. And currently, you mentioned that you keep implementing things that you learned in the program, which means that you don't only learn the fees, like you don't get the fees, I don't give you the clients. You learn how to fish in the program. So you learn a process that you will be able to implement no matter what in the future. So Katrine keeps implementing the things that she learned in the program, and she keeps getting clients and results now.
I'm still using the same techniques. I might change a bit in the wording and such, just to try out what works the best. But yeah.
A very big client, the first one you mentioned, they
stop doing it just because the 12 weeks are over, because it's not a magical fix. Of course, it's a process, it's a routine, it's a system that you have to keep on going, of course. And if you don't, you won't get the result you want.
Exactly. exactly.
So I did have to stop and calm down a bit with the marketing, because I had an in-house position this summer, which also partly was due to my LinkedIn presence.
Congratulations. And for me, it was
Yeah,
really
thank
impressive
you.
the fact that you mentioned that the first big client of yours found you after we implemented the changes to your LinkedIn profile. It was inbound, not
Yeah.
only direct outreach, because here in the slide, I write direct outreach because you mostly implement LinkedIn prospecting and email marketing. You prefer email marketing. That's what we teach in the actual fully book translated formula. But actually, the first big client that was the reason that you earned that amount of money found you.
Yeah, they found me.
They
Yes.
found you. So for me, that's really impressive that people are finding you. Your idea clients are finding you. And also, it's a great answer to people that might be asking me, but Virginia, for example, when am I going to see results in the program? So one great result in the program is the fact that you will be able to start seeing people visiting you, finding you online. And that's the first, let's say, 4 or 5 weeks in the program after we implement the changes to your LinkedIn profile. So it's a very fast process. When we implement the changes to your LinkedIn profile and you are able, let's say, to be found after you implement those changes by your ideal clients. So yes, to answer that question, I get asked very often, like, when am I going to see results? If you would like to see results like Catherine, the moment that you're going to implement the change to your LinkedIn profile, your clients will be able to find you online and to be able to contact you. And that's what I'm wishing to all of you guys now that you're joining the next round. I wish you similar or even better successes than Catherine. Also to you, Catherine, to exit yourself, let's say, maybe during this new round. And at the same time, you implement both inbound marketing by being found by your ideal clients through your content that you have on your static profile of your LinkedIn, but also at the same time direct outreach, either through LinkedIn prospecting and email marketing.
Yes,
is that correct?
I'm combining both. Yes. Actually,
Exactly.
I had an agency contacting me, saying that they found me online. They searched for a Norwegian translator. It was 2 weeks ago now. So they wanted to work with me because they found my information, they saw my content, they saw my web page and my LinkedIn profile, and they wanted to work with me.
So we're doing something right there. If you keep seeing results, and of course, that is not an overnight success, as you mentioned. It's an ongoing process, and that's why you keep seeing results. And also, you mentioned that you can stop the process. So, for example, whenever you feel overwhelmed, or you would like to take some time off, or let's say you have reached your full capacity as a freelancer, you don't want any more clients, you can stop, close, let's say, the funnel, and then you can reinitiate whenever you feel ready, that you are open for projects and clients and money. So you can do that. So that's also an answer to people that might be asking me, but Virginia, I don't have the time, or how am I going to handle my current clients and new clients coming in? So Catherine is a real example of handling her current clients and at the same time growing her client list and getting leads from LinkedIn. So it's possible, guys. You can do it. If Catherine is able to do it, you can do it as well. And that's why we have Catherine here. That's why I'm really insisting, if you have any questions, use them in the chat right now, okay? Contact us directly. So as to be able to answer all of your questions. One very common question I get asked, Catherine, and actually, it's not only for you. I think it's all for all the people that actually they have been purchasing my programs one after the other. Like most of the 10K results, most of the people that they were able to reach 10,000 euros or dollars per month or per program or during my program, they reinvest in my upcoming program. So you're not alone. I think Ilarisi has already joined both of my programs. Who was next? Irene Gonzalez, she has joined both of my programs. Valentina Giannorio, great result of mine. She has joined both of my programs. Catherine Lelson, she joined the one-to-one and the actual group program. Erika Majamuto, starting out translator, she started with the one-to-one program of mine, and then she joined the group. So many of you, you joined the first 3-month group and then the one-to-one or the other way around. So I have so many people joining 2 or 3 times my programs, or they reinvest in the annual mastermind, for example, that I run if there is, let's say, capacity, if there is interest. So people are asking me, or maybe they have second thoughts, like, if Catherine is reinvesting in your program right now, it means that she's not satisfied, because if she was satisfied and if she had reached the desirable results, she wouldn't reinvest in the program. I have my answer, but I would like to hear your own opinion since you're here, Katrina. That's a very funny question. I didn't, I have never thought about it, but since people are asking me, so it means that some people, they're creating second thoughts in their mind, excuses not to make, the investment or to take the action that is needed. What would be your answer?
Well, the reason I am doing it is because I want to perfection my LinkedIn presence and how I go about contacting potential clients, how I connect with them. I see that it's yeah, because I have seen how it works. I have seen that this is the place you go if you want quality clients. Exactly. And there are several platforms for translators that has deteriorated quality-wise, unfortunately. So I see that I need to make some changes to keep on growing and to move away from the lower paying clients to get the type of clients I want. It's not that it didn't work. It's just a different place to find the correct people.
I have a short answer. Yes.
And like I said in the beginning, you can, of course, do all of this on your own, but it will take time.
Exactly. It took me 7 years to reach financial freedom. People I work with, they reach that either during the program or even, let's say, less than a year, definitely, statistically speaking. So it doesn't have to take you that long that it took me, because I didn't have any help when I started out. But short answer to such a question would be, and I would ask that question to everyone who might have such a secondary thoughts, let's say, or minds and blogs, like people reinvesting in such a program, which is not, let's say, a cheap program. It's quite an investment. So 3K, okay, or 5K, which is the minimum fee, let's say, for my one-to-one programs. I don't think that someone would go and reinvest in something that they wouldn't see results. Who would be crazy enough, okay, to join a program, not see results, not being satisfied, and then reinvesting that amount of money again and again if they don't see results? So for me, that's crazy, personally speaking, I would have never go and buy one product if I wasn't happy. And imagine being such an investment, okay, both of time and money, because investing 3 months of your life and the time that you invest and your resources and your money, no, you don't do that. I think that only someone who would have been 100% satisfied with the product or a service like the one that we're talking right now, this program, would be, let's say, ready to reinvest such amount of money in the next round. And it's not, let's say, by coincidence that most of the people that they have purchased and worked with me for more than a program, even I have people with 3 times that they actually have worked with me, are those that actually have been earning 10K a month. So they have reached, let's say, their financial goals. It's for a reason. It's because they were 100% satisfied. It's because they saw their goals being achieved and they would like more. They would like higher results. More, as you mentioned, they would like, let's say, to become better and better, because you can do that. So yes, definitely that would be my answer, the short and the longer format. But guys, if you have more questions, I would love to answer them. Those that you're watching us, or you will be watching the replay, you know whom I'm addressing this answer to. Katrina, is there anything else you would like to add before we continue with the rest of the success stories?
I think I've said what I wanted to say, actually. It's a really intense program. You are held accountable to make sure that you actually do what is needed. It works. You do
it's intensive. It's not easy.
Yes, you do a lot of marketing. You implement a lot of changes in a short period of time, but it works.
And there's also a great question that you got asked last week in the masterclass, like how you were able to support that initiative and pay that amount of money, because you haven't been many years in the industry, so only 3. So someone asked you how you were able, let's say, to invest in such a program. Would you like to answer that now?
Well, yes, of course. At that time, it had been quite slow with work, actually. I was just beginning to get some more clients again, but I decided that I need to prioritize this, and I really want to make that change to keep from having these slow periods again. So I decided to use the 3-month payment plan. That was the way I financed it back then. And of course, I worked a lot on ongoing projects and continuous projects just to make sure that I had my bills paid and the program and everything. It's a sacrifice, but if you want something to happen, you make sure it happens.
Exactly. And I believe when there is a will, there is a way. You can always find the resources for something that you really prioritize and you think that it's going to help you, okay, to get you to the next step. As Catherine mentioned, there is a 3-month payment plan, and some of you choose that, and that's why it is there to help people that they have cash availability issues to pay per month. If you visit the vmentoring.com/ULPS, the link that I have shared here in the chat as well, you will be able to find the 3-month payment plan as well. So it's for you to be able to pay per month. And I would suggest you to do that right now, because every year I increase the prices for a reason, because we update the program, we upgrade the content, we use more resources, I take into consideration your feedback, we get more and more results. And also I want to keep the number of participants low so as to be able to be as, let's say, devoted as I can. So the prices will be increased in 2026 as all our services will be increased. So I would suggest you, if you want to join with the price that Catherine joined, do it right now, or send me an email at info@vmentoring.com, or send me a message if we're connected on LinkedIn or Messenger, so as to give you access to that price. In 2026, everything will be changed, as every year we upgrade the content, and accordingly the price increases. So thank you so much, Catherine. Let's go through the success stories, because it's not only Catherine. I have so many success stories. Rarely people are so brave enough like Catherine to go live with me. We see here Catherine Lelson, she also was brave enough. I think she was the first one. And for me, that's why I keep showing Catherine in every live of mine, because I didn't have any 10K month story live before Catherine did that. So I think Catherine, she actually led the way for people that were afraid of actually talking about money and earnings. And if you watch the live, guys, you will see my surprise, because Catherine Lelson, she didn't share her 10K months before she went live with me. So I was like, okay, why she was keeping that before, we go live? And she actually, boom, says that in the live like it was something really normal. It was my live, my first live success story. And I owe a lot to Catherine Lelson's, let's say, character and personality. She was brave enough to go and get out of your comfort zone. And of course, I have many results of yours that you share with me privately and you don't want me to share publicly, and I really respect that, of course. But if you were not you, Catherine and Catherine and all of the guys and ladies that were going live with me to share the results, I don't think many of the participants wouldn't have taken the leap to actually follow their dreams and see their dreams come true. I don't know, Catherine, if actually the success stories played a role for your decision. Did they?
Well, I started out with a free webinar that was held,
that was your
and then the master class, and I was reading about it and people's experience with your program. So it was both my personal experiences with how much you share just
for free,
without any profit, and what other people say.
Exactly.
Because I think they wouldn't put their name and face on something that didn't work.
Free material is going to be deleted tonight.
I don't think people will do that to themselves. So I decided to take a leap of faith and just go with it. And it worked.
You don't regret, because you show results, and congratulations.
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
Absolutely not. So I mentioned that I had to take some time off from the marketing. That was because I had 100% in-house position for 3.5 months. So at the same time, I had to keep on working for clients I already had, because I knew it would come to an end. So I didn't have the capacity or energy to do anything.
But you can reinitiate at any time.
At that time. So yes, okay. So my 5-figure months, they stopped with that, but now I'm ready to take action.
Exactly,
again.
Because being an in-house translator has a ceiling to the earnings that you can make, even if you're trying to do both. Of course, I can help you to create a strategy. So definitely you can do that, and being a freelancer, sky is the limit. So let's go through here the success story. So Catherine, she got 10K months, as Catherine also did. Catherine is based in Canada. She has 3 kids, and she was able to earn 10K months by accepting inquiries from her potential clients, like you did, Catherine, with your first client. That's also the story of Catherine Lelson. She actually in the live says that she was able to implement only, let's say, 20 or 50% of the things that I'm teaching because she was overwhelmed with information. I don't know if you felt the same, if you felt that I'm teaching, let's say, or oversharing, let's say, information there.
It's a lot. It is. But you just have to do it. Okay, so if you use some days extra, it's okay, because as long as you just do it at some point, it doesn't matter.
Great. Okay, so this is Catherine Lelson. If you have any questions, guys, this is Ileana Kari, Italian translator. She joined the program during COVID. She was able to reach 10K turnover, as she mentioned, and she keeps growing. She has created great portfolios. We have been sharing great lives with Ileana. Ileana, she has also joined both of my programs. So if you have any questions about the program, you can also ask Ileana. She says that she has been extremely useful, the program, for her business. Not only boost your network, but also made her reach many potential clients, like Catherine also mentioned here. So I think that Ileana also, let's say, supports Catherine's results. She says Virginia is the perfect mentor to show all the details and solve any doubts. A unique experience that has changed my path. Words can describe how thankful I am. Another person that has joined both of my programs, answering the question to people that they think that is not for them, is Irene Gonzalez. So Irene Gonzalez is a Panama-based translator. She was in Panama when she joined the program. And I think that she has been traveling the world. She has joined also live to share her success and her stories with me on my YouTube channel twice. So she's also very active in offering back to the community, like Catherine does here with us today. Because you are offering voluntarily your time, you are generous enough to share how you were able to achieve those results. Most of the people, when they achieve those results, they keep it for themselves. They don't want to create competitors. They don't want, for some reason, to go and share, which I don't believe in that. I believe in giving back to the community. I believe like helping other people will help us increase our income and our success even more. And that's why I'm also sharing those success stories. But we shouldn't have that as a taken. And that's a spontaneous message, actually. She sent me, Catherine, during the program. She said, first, I would like to say thank you for sharing all of your knowledge throughout the whole program. I appreciate every insight and recommendation. I can't believe that only some minimal changes and approaches learned from the course have boosted my business. I'm also sure that it has to do with my mindset. And I'm also happy with the networking process with the rest of the colleagues. That was a spontaneous message she sent me. Like, she was very happy with the results, so she felt like she would like to thank me that. Another great result of mine, Luna Jungblut. Luna is also a French translator having her business in the UK, and she actually recently moved to Greece because she loved Greece after my mastermind retreat that I run every year in June here in Greece on a Greek island. So she loved Greece and she moved here. That's amazing. And Luna is also one of my 10K months success story, 5 figures. If you would like to learn more about Luna, you can find her live videos on my YouTube channel. And also she says about ultimate LinkedIn specifically, that doors will start to open for you as you are guided in a meaningful way by Virginia's amazing mentoring skills and in-depth knowledge of our industry. LinkedIn doesn't seem so scary anymore now, and I realized how useful tool it proved to be. I don't know if you find that relevant to you, Katrina, any of those stories so far.
Well, they are basically telling the same story as I do.
You see, in a different wording, because I use their wording here. They have written, so I would expect from you to write me such a message, like in your own words, to share with the rest of the participants. Sarah Henter, she actually couldn't create a live with me, but she has shared that in written format, and I really appreciate that, guys. I really appreciate that. I shouldn't take that as, I'm very grateful for you that you go there and share your results. We shouldn't have that as a taken again. And Sarah, as a business owner based in Spain, having her idea clients in Germany, she was able to contact 2,000 new clients in 2 weeks, and that's a huge success for me. But you were able to do the same, just one day, 1,800 emails. That's huge, well, Catherine. So maybe we should focus on that as well in your success story. And actually, Sarah, she was able to accept projects, to deliver the projects, and to actually issue invoices before the program ended when she joined. So that's, for me, it's huge. And what we did for Sarah is, because of the GDPR law in Germany, it's very strict sending emails to Germany. I helped her to hire a virtual assistant with a very affordable rate, speaking German, to contact the clients through phone calls, and then having their approval to send the offers in written format. It's quite, let's say, a challenging task, but we were able to go through, and she did that with the help of the group. And she mentioned also that the group also dynamic was brilliant to hold her accountable and stick to the weekly tasks. And that's also an answer for people that they might be thinking, is the group program for me or the one-to-one? So both they have benefits, but if you would like to be accountable through a group, the group format, is the best. I don't know if you would like to add something, Catherine.
Oh, that was very valuable, because you can see how you can see other people's view on the content that you share and how you solve your task. You get feedback from more people. And actually, the 5 of us that was in your program in January to April, we have stayed in touch, and we actually meet via Teams once a month now.
Of course, you can do
Just
that
to
in the
catch up
annual
and
if someone would like help to
Yeah.
keep, let's say, the momentum. But I've seen people creating relationships, as you mentioned,
Mhm.
friendships, or even exchanging language combinations or
Mhm.
services. So you can keep, let's say, collaborating with each other even after the program. That's the goal. So I assume, Catherine, you prefer the group format rather than the one-to-one.
Yes, I think that is really valuable. It was so much learning just to see how other people solved tasks, and how other designed their materials and everything. It's much inspiration just to see their progress and
the challenges that they might be facing, the successes that they're
Mhm.
achieving. For me,
Yeah,
everything,
exactly. And one big motivator was someone else there who suddenly had a whole website to translate to a value of, like, what was it, 6,000 euros?
Yeah. I think she went live with me sharing that story. I don't recall. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. So that was a really inspirational story. It's just keep on working, and it's working out.
And this is Mario here that you see, Catherine. Mario, he was a newly graduate when he joined the program. That's for people that they're using excuse, they don't have the budget to join. They have been in the industry 15 years. It's impossible to have been working for so many years and not have the budget to invest in your business growth. That's sad. Mario, he was newly graduate, 0 clients, and he invested the money he got from his grandmother to go on vacation. So instead of going on vacation during a summertime, he invested in the program. That's great and wise decision that he made. And also, it's the answer for people that might be asking, Virginia, I'm a starting out translator. Is this program for mine? Because I believe it's for well-established. What do you think, Catherine? Is it for starting out translators, well-established? What would be your opinion?
I think it would be a great benefit if I had the chance when I first started out, actually, just to do it correct from the start. Yeah. So
exactly, yeah. You start correct from scratch. You don't lose time trying things around. You give the right impression to your potential clients by not contacting them the wrong way or having the wrong CV. So Mario, he says that the actual 12-week business mentorship program is truly the best thing I could have ever done to start my translation career. I had the opportunity to learn from someone as experienced Virginia and the rest of the participants. For me, the most valuable thing about the program was how I felt like Virginia really wanted me to succeed. She was always there to help me with whatever I needed and whenever I needed it. And she was always willing to share her own experience and knowledge, 100%. Learning from the tips and advice from someone experienced in marketing for translators like Virginia is priceless. Thank you, Mario, so much. So if you have questions, if this program is for you, book a call with me, okay, guys? That's your last chance to join us. We start this Thursday, October 16th, so you still have time to join us. And of course, we have here Deborah. Deborah is a German translator based. She was in North Carolina when she joined my program in the US, and she said that she entered the program with no clear path and left with a concrete strategy to follow. And she says that she was looking at a specific program for LinkedIn for translators, and she joined the program. She found whatever she was needed, and actually she's very active right now online. So if you can follow or see Deborah online, and she created her website like Mario. Mario, he created a website during the 3 months. So if I give you 3 months or a whole year, it will take you, the time that I give you. So people that were able to create a website, logo, branding, email signature, getting a photo shoot, everything, portfolio, CVs, cover letters in 3 months, that's impressive for me. Don't you think, Catherine? In just 12 weeks to be able to see those results true.
Yeah, and I actually did all of those things during the 12 weeks. if I just had decided on my own to do that, it will probably take a lot more time because no one is pushing you. No one is asking you, how's it going? Where
So
are you
true.
at? You
So
know,
true. Yeah.
sometimes it's better to actually have someone to say, okay, you have 2 days.
And you
Do
do
it.
it, you know. It's a massive
Yeah,
mindset
yeah.
sometimes, you know. If I give you a whole year, it will take you a whole year. If I give you 12 weeks, it will take you
Mhm.
12. Did you create a
Yeah.
website, Catherine, yourself?
Yes, I did. I need to upgrade it. I think now that people are actually searching for me online.
You see?
So
Now we
I
need
will
to go
spend
and
some time
we can
to
do that
upgrade
in the
that.
program. We can leverage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're existing. I offer an extra session for that. So we can do that in the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. So here we have another starting out translator. When she joined the program, Mira, she was a starting out translator, but currently she's very successful and she has joined, I think, if not both of my programs, then twice the actual mastermind retreat here in Greece. She really loved Greece as well. And I think that she revealed that she, at the second retreat, that she has been successfully academically teaching at an academic level at the university. She was invited. She has been very active in the local community in Germany. And she has been issuing invoices for 5-figure projects, not 5-figure months. She's a very successful interpreter, and her projects that she issues invoices for are 5 figures. And totally you can achieve that, Katrina. I wish you the same. You don't need only to have 5-figure months to several different clients. Mira is a great example that she started as a starting out translator. She invested in the program. She was able to earn 5-figure projects per project, that amount of money, because she boosted her confidence. She had confidence issues when she joined, but now I think she has all the confidence that she needs to actually charge these 5 figures in projects. Amazing. And I think that I saw recently an activity that she does on Instagram with another guy giving consultation about the German market. So that's very clever. And she's actually taking the initiative. Congratulations, Mira, if you're watching this video. And thank you so much for actually giving me that testimonial. I have a short video of yours that you had created for me. I need to find that and share it. Thank you so much, Mira. You seem impressive, Catherine, isn't it?
Yeah. It's that's why I wanted to join, because I want to be part of that group, you know?
Exactly. And she mentions also that those things that are taught in this program are not taught at the university.
No.
So for me, that's really important for starting out translators to realize that no one can help you out there. And it makes sense, academic, tutors, they're not supposed to have business skills to teach you how to write a proper CV. They're not in the markets. And even if they bring some of us, like I'm also invited at the university to give some lectures, lectures. Some people might watch my lectures. Some people might take action. It's different to have an accountability part next to you and to have all of your questions answered on a consistent basis for the time frame that you decide. And it's different just to join one lecture at the university to learn a few things. But Mira, yes. Deborah, again, a lawyer, linguist. She was based in Chicago when she joined my program, and she was able to charge a very, very high rate, even intermediaries, law firms, not the end clients. She was working with law firms. That's impressive. And she says, do you need a support group to revamp your online profile and the way that you think about marketing? Virginia provides a kind and positive environment where we move step by step with weekly goals and ask questions, exchange ideas and stories on the dedicated group, and support each other along the way. I've made terrific progress in such a short period. Highly recommend. Thank you so much, Valerie. I think that you resonated with Valerie.
Yes,
Catherine.
I do.
She mentioned many things that you have already mentioned about the actual dynamic of the group.
Yeah, it's a really positive
Virginia,
environment and really helpful.
Exactly. And I think everyone, if they get, no matter what results they get, they mention the dynamic of the group and how the group help them with the activities. So if you hesitate because of the group, I would suggest you to reconsider that, because the group dynamic, only good things will bring to you. It's a supportive group. I always keep that supportive and confidential and interactive, so as you gain the best results that you can. Closing with the case studies, we have Virginia. I love Virginia's testimony because she had 15 plus years of experience. Some people they get back to me, they tell me, Virginia, you're younger than me. You cannot help me. You know, I've been so many years in the industry. I don't think a young mentor like you can help me. Guys, I have 18 plus years of experience. I'm not that young that you might think. But definitely, mentor or coach doesn't have to be longer in the industry to help you. They need just to be updated with the current trends, the current technology trends, so to help you, to give you all the tools and knowledge and resources that you need in order to help you reach your goals. And Virginia, she was brave enough to state here in the testimonial that she had, even if she had 15 plus years of experience in translation, she lacked the confidence to target her ideal clients. That's so true. And you're not alone. So this is not just a program for people that are struggling, or people they don't get clients, or people they don't earn enough. No, it's also for a well-established colleague that they would like to take their business or their career to the next level. So for example, Virginia, she was working with agencies, she would like to attract direct clients. This program helped her to create a strategy and implement and start attracting direct clients for her because she lacked the confidence. And she says here that the program helps you to define your target market and delve deeper into your ideal clients' needs and pains. This will provide you the powerful tool to address your target clients, okay, with the right messages. And I would definitely recommend Virginia's mentorship if you want to take your translation business to the next level, whether you are a beginner or an experienced translator. And also, Catherine, she mentioned if you go out and watch the recording of this video, guys, you restart from the beginning, Catherine, that we have here, Queen Slides, she mentioned the reaction of your ideal clients when you contact them. And that's, for me, that's amazing that they're telling you we're impressed with your marketing material, your presentation. That's the reaction we're looking for when we're creating your marketing material, your cover letters, your messages, and your emails. So that was it for today. Thank you so much for staying that long, 45 minutes here live with Catherine.
Time flies.
Time flies. You can go back and see, I see people joining us right now. So if you just joined and you missed Catherine's presentation and success stories, go back in the beginning of this presentation because it was really impressive how Catherine was able to earn 13K during the 12-week program, and how she has been getting results from previous campaigns she has been running, or how she was able to reach 1,800 clients in just one day or a couple of days. Based on our go back and watch
emails.
Sorry?
Yeah, emails, not clients.
You were able to contact them. It doesn't really matter if it's email or if it's LinkedIn. LinkedIn, it's easier. Email is more challenging even.
Yeah.
So contacting 1,800 clients in just a few days, for me, it's impressive, you know, no matter the way. Like if it's emails, it's LinkedIn prospecting, it's impressive still. So guys, if you have any more questions, book a free call with me. You see here the calendar link. I can share it here in the chat. And I think that Catherine has shared so much information and so much motivation with you guys. I don't know if you have any questions. Let's close with Catherine. Let's say she will be in this round. So if you would like to get to know your new participants, Catherine is one of them. And actually, this group has very strong participants. So if you think that this is for weak people, no, guys, most of the people they have joined are people very well established, that they know what they're looking for. I'm very excited to start working with you, Catherine.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to get started.
So this Thursday, you have received 2 welcome emails, one with the onboarding form that you need to fill in, and one with a Facebook group invitation, the Zoom link, so you have all the information that you need. I will be accepting all the members by tomorrow, so you can book a call with me here. I'm sharing the link for my calendar. Or you can send me an email at info@vmentoring.com that you see here on your screen. Also, in the beginning of the presentation, I said Catherine's LinkedIn, let's say, profile. So if you would like to learn more about Catherine's background, to work with Catherine, to exchange your business details, or to ask Catherine's opinion, I think Catherine will be really honest with you guys to tell you her opinion. Privately, if you have any questions that you cannot ask me here live, definitely you can actually send us a message or book a call with me. Catherine, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your time that you have actually spent being live with me. I really appreciate that. And is there anything else you would like to add before we close?
Well, don't sit around and wait until it's the perfect time. Don't wait for the perfect timing, because it will never come. And if you think that you don't have the time because right now you have a lot of projects, it might come to an end. So you might as well go ahead and market yourself and make sure you don't run out of work.
Yes, don't wait. To feel desperate to the program, okay, and the perfect time doesn't exist, as Catherine mentioned, and also the external situation will not become better. We used to have financial crisis, then COVID, then Ukraine, then Israel. So worldwide crises are not going to be over, okay? So we don't need to expect, the things to become better just to find, let's say, excuse for ourselves not to take action. You need to be responsible for your success and your progress, and don't wait for the perfect moment, like Catherine mentioned. Thank you so much, Catherine. I really appreciate that. And that's my main reward, to see your successes, and it really gives me the energy and the power to keep doing that as long as I see that you get results, guys. So thank you everyone for being here with us. We close this live. Catherine, you stay here with us tonight, midnight Central European Time. Registration closes. Send me an email if you have any questions, okay, to hold your spot.